Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was a brisk Thursday afternoon at ITV Studios in London, and the air buzzed with the hum of excitement that always came before taping an episode of The Chase. Bradley Walsh, polished and ready, took a final sip of his lemon tea and adjusted his navy blazer. After over a decade on the show, there wasn't much that surprised him anymore. The quiz had seen brilliant minds, epic fails, costume malfunctions, and once even a contestant who sneezed himself into a correct answer, but nothing quite prepared him for the chaos of that day. The lights dimmed, the theme tune rolled in, and the familiar voiceover boomed. Welcome to The Chase. Can a team of strangers beat one of the finest quiz brains in the country and take home thousands of pounds? Bradley stepped forward to his mark, flashing that trademark grin. Hello and welcome to The Chase. Let's meet today's team. 4 contestants stepped out in line. First was Marjorie, a retired librarian with a sharp wit. Then came Dean, a DJ from Manchester who claimed to be an audio savant. Third was Clara, a nurse with nerves of steel. And finally there was Marcus, a towering, heavily tattooed gym instructor from Brighton. And Marcus, as it turned out, was not just physically imposing. He was enthusiastic. When it was his turn to step up to the cash builder, Marcus jogged up to the podium like he was entering a boxing ring. He gave a thumbs up to the audience and dramatically cracked his knuckles. Bradley raised an eyebrow. Well, someone's ready to rumble. You all right, Marcus? Born ready, Brad. I've watched every episode. Every single one. Fantastic, Bradley said, chuckling. Let's hope that helps you more than the biceps. But before the quiz could begin, Marcus gripped the sides of the podium with both hands and gave it a vigorous shake, as if checking its structural integrity. A faint creak echoed through the studio. The podium groaned in protest. A panel wobbled. Whoa, 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 Bradley exclaimed, taking a step back with wide eyes. Marcus, don't manhandle our set. Mate. The audience erupted in laughter, and Marcus quickly raised his hands in mock surrender. Sorry, Brad. Just making sure it's stable. Don't want to fall over from adrenaline. Bradley smirked. This isn't Ninja Warrior, my friend. It's a quiz show. You just need hands for the buttons, not the biceps for demolition. Behind the scenes, the floor manager pressed a button on her headset. We may need props to recheck Podium 4 later. The game continued, but Marcus's over-the-top energy didn't subside. He slapped the buzzer with gusto after each answer, winced dramatically with every miss, and shouted boom after every correct one. Bradley did his best to keep a straight face, occasionally turning to the camera with deadpan expressions. Marcus's antics seemed to energize the audience, though his teammates exchanged nervous glances. Dean leaned over to Marjorie backstage. Either he's a legend in the making, or we're going to need new podiums by the end of the day. In his cash builder, Marcus earned a solid £5,000. When Dara the Menace Ennis arrived for the head-to-head, he blinked at Marcus. I don't remember this being a wrestling match, Dara said flatly. Marcus grinned. Don't worry, mate. I only tackle questions. During the head-to-head, Marcus became even more animated. At one point, while celebrating a correct answer, he accidentally nudged the podium again, this time causing a tablet screen to shift. Okay, seriously, Bradley said, laughing but exasperated. Can someone get this man a stress ball or something? That's our equipment you're redecorating. The studio lights dimmed for a brief technician fix, and while they waited, the studio band played a jaunty version of the Chase theme. Backstage, the show's producer whispered to the props team, "Reinforce all contestant stands. Use more gaffer tape if you have to." Even before the episode aired, whispers of the Marcus incident leaked onto social media from the studio audience. By 9 p.m. that evening, Manhandle Marcus was trending. Clips circulated online. Marcus shaking the podium. Bradley's dramatic "Don't manhandle our set." Meme face. Dara's dry quip. Is he auditioning for Gladiators? Fan accounts on Twitter and TikTok exploded with jokes. Quizkin UK. Marcus wasn't on the chase. He was chasing set destruction. Bradley's eyebrow. Someone tell Marcus it's not called The Crush. Even ITV joined the fun, tweeting, "Our podium survived. Barely. Thanks for watching tonight's unforgettable episode. The Chase Manhandle Marcus." After the episode aired, Marcus posted a short video on Instagram. To everyone at the Chase, Bradley, Dara, and the production team, "I'm sorry if I nearly turned your studio into a gym. I just got too excited. Love the show. Respect the set." It earned 2 million views and a wave of supportive comments. Bradley reposted it with the caption, "All's forgiven, Marcus. Just remember, buzzers, not barbells." A week later, ITV invited Marcus back, not as a contestant, but as part of a blooper reel special titled The Chase Unleashed. He joined Bradley in a studio walkthrough to demonstrate how not to treat quiz show equipment. Months later, during a behind-the-scenes segment, Bradley pointed to Podium 4. "This one's reinforced now. Steel core. We call it the Marcus Special." Producers even introduced a new safety announcement before tapings. "Please do not shake, tilt, or hub the equipment. It's quiz night, not fight night." And so, in the long legacy of the Chase, Marcus became something of a legend, not for winning a jackpot, but for shaking things up. Literally. Sometimes, it turns out, the most unforgettable moments aren't in the answers given, but in the questions that follow. Like, did that guy just try to deadlift a podium? By popular demand and a relentless online campaign, Marcus returned 6 months later for a special celebrity edition titled The Chase, Legends Return. This time, ITV producers took no chances. Marcus's new podium had steel reinforcements, a warning label in bold red letters, and a miniature crash mat around its base. Bradley welcomed him back with open arms. "We're ready for you this time, Marcus. Try not to leave us in rubble, yeah." "I've been doing yoga," Marcus replied, striking a pose. All zen now. Of course, 5 minutes in, Marcus celebrated a correct answer with a full fist pump, and the studio lights flickered from the sheer force. Bradley blinked into the camera. "I give up." Marcus teamed up with 3 TV personalities and, surprisingly, led the team to a £75,000 win. The audience roared. He donated his portion to a charity supporting youth fitness. Following the special, ITV announced a limited-run show titled Chasing Chaos, hosted by Marcus himself. Each episode featured contestants attempting quiz challenges while dodging comedic physical mishaps inspired by Marcus's antics. Bradley guest-starred in the premiere. "Let's hope no one suplexes the scoreboard," he joked. The show was a hit among younger viewers, merging trivia with light-hearted slapstick. Marcus became a household name, balancing quizzing with comedy.